The black lacquer badge affixed to this 1964 Porsche 356 Cabriolet has two words on it, 356 Outlaws. When it was first produced by a jeweler in the 1980s for the Emory family, the word outlaw was a term of pride only meaningful to the father and son team that were building these custom Porsches. Outside of their Orange County garage, the Outlaws attracted less respect than outlaw humans. In the past few years, Magnus Walker has helped Outlaws blow up outside non-traditional Porsche circles. Collector car brokers now happily promote outlaw builds, and online how-to guides will teach you to create your own. Despite their newfound recognition, Outlaws began with Gary and Rod Emory and continue with Emory Motorsports. We didn't drive the black 1958 Porsche 356 Emory Special and silver 1959 356 Outlaw in the gallery. Completed cars move through the shop so quickly that we couldn't organize a shoot and a drive on the same day. We drove a 1964 356C Outlaw that gets by with leather hood straps, deleted bumper guards, rated fender mirrors, and a drilled fuel filler cap poking through the hood. The interior is dressed in red leather in sanguine contrast to the beige German square weave carpet along the bulkheads. The three gauges are taken from a 904. The racer Porsche developed to succeed the 718. Emory's tuning lineage is as old as the cars he restores. His grandfather Neil ran Valley Custom Shop in Burbank from 1948 to 1962, channeling and sectioning the slab-sided bodywork of 40s and 50s domestic sedans in ways that OEM designers would later adopt. Neil's tenure also included building a body for the SoCal Streamliner in 1950. The first hot rod to hit 200 miles per hour at the Bonneville Salt Flats. When Chick Iverson opened a Porsche dealership in Newport Beach, he asked Neil to run the body shop. Neil's son Gary would become the parts manager. When he saw inventory being thrown out for a lack of space, Gary then opened his own Porsche parts operation. Gary's son Rod started playing in the warehouse from the age of 6. Mixing and matching pieces to make go-karts and help build the Porsches Gary would sketch. Rod began his first restoration, a 1953 Porsche 356, at 14 years old. He spent 2 years on it, then went vintage racing. This wasn't a conquer build. Growing up in a parts shop, Rod had no qualms about using whatever suited his purpose and vision. The cars he and his dad built, with their leather hood straps, rally lights, louvers, and trimmed bodywork, that first turned the term Outlaws. By the time he was 18, he was doing so well building and racing that a well-heeled customer who liked the look of his cars asked him about commissioning one. The answer to that question would become Emory Motorsports, building and restoring Porsche race cars and providing race support. When those gentlemen racers said they wanted a street-legal vintage Porsche with the same attitude, Rod dove into the full-time work he does today, creating Emory Outlaws and Emory Specials. It takes roughly 18 months to finish a build because of the mechanical and aesthetic detailing. Outlaws get less sheet metal reshaping than Emory Specials, which are sectioned and have their wheel arches raised or their B-pillars thickened. Either model delivers coiled exuberance born of power and simplicity. A stock 356C from that year weighed 1,971 pounds and was powered by a 1.6-liter flat-4 engine putting out 88 horsepower and 90 pound-feet. This Outlaw weighs 19 pounds more and is powered by a 2.4-liter flat-4 with 185 horsepower.